Welcome to another edition of Actually I Can. Today I'm going to show you just a very simple how to hook up your own high-speed internet modem. A lot of times, we live in Canada, the provider here tell us and they'll do what's called a self-install. So this box will show up at your door and they expect you to plug it in and hook up a computer. I'm not going to get into any routers or anything super technical. This is just going to be how to hook up a modem. So you can see the modem is here. It's not a wireless modem. We can do a different one on that, but that's just, you should have your modem, should have a power supply, and there should be some cords in here. There is. 2 is what you will need, and there's a stand. So we have our modem. Now I'm going to show you how to connect it. So we have the box unpacked. I've moved it into the office, and this one came with 2 cords. This one is a spare, you won't need it. Really, you need one for the computer and one for the wall. I'm going to quickly show you just how to hook it up. It's pretty straightforward. It came with 2 cords because there's actually 2 different types, but DSL is what we're looking at for, and you can tell the difference just because the ends are a different size. So that end physically will not go in there, so therefore this one goes in here. Color is not super important. It's just to identify yellow with yellow. So this one goes into the wall. This one can go into the gig port here. This is if you have extra computers in your house and you're off to the races. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the connections. Obviously power is power, but this one will go into the wall. And typically you just have a phone outlet. Mine's a little bit different just because I run my own wiring, so I like lots of wiring in my house, but yours will probably just have one. And again, you'll notice the different size ends. This one would not be able to fit into the phone line end just because it's too big. So you take the smaller one and you simply plug it in to where it needs to go in the wall. And this end will go into the computer. I have both a PC and a Mac, so I have both here just to show you what you might be looking at. This is the back of the PC. You'll see there's lots of different connections, but really it can't fit into any except the one it's going to. You're looking for the Ethernet port. It would simply click right in there like that. Computer should be off because it's going to be looking for some technical stuff. The back of a Mac is fairly similar. Again, this one is actually not labeled Ethernet, but you'll notice that it can't fit into any of the ports except the one it's meant for, which is this one. So we're going to plug it in there. I'll plug in the modem and I'll show you what to do next, but you're pretty much ready to go. You can now see the lights on the modem have come up. Whichever one you've plugged your computer in onto the back should be lit. In this case, I decided to use the Gig E port, so that is up. The internet is up. For some reason, the DSL bond light is on, even though I have it plugged into the DSL. But internet is good. We're good to go. So we moved everything. You can see the yellow cable still connected, but it just makes everything neater if everything's off the desk. I prefer it that way, so we just hid everything back there. Computer should be ready to go. Modem is up. You can see here, if you just get a shot of the screen, that wireless is not turned on. So I will have to, if wireless was turned on, it would be right here, but it's not. So I'm just going to scroll down, and click on Firefox, and fingers crossed, we should get internet. And there we go. We should be able to click on any one of these, and it should take us to the page. So feel free to browse the internet. So when somebody asks you if you can hook up your own modem yourself, you say, actually, I can.